So with that, Sheriff Growdon is going to be the first to speak. I'll introduce him, and we'll begin and ready as soon as you folks are ready to turn your cameras on. Sheriff?
Good afternoon. Today we will discuss some of the preliminary details in the investigation of the death of Robert McElrath. McElrath is a Susanville police officer, but his death occurred while he was off duty. Since my officers, as both the county sheriff and the coroner, we approach death investigations with a twofold approach. As the coroner, I am responsible to determine the cause of death for all unattended deaths that occur within this jurisdiction. As sheriff, I have to determine if there is any criminal activity involved. At this time, we have determined that this case is a homicide. We have arrested 2 suspects who have been booked into the Lassen County Jail. I would like at this time to introduce Sergeant Matt McFarland, who has served as the case manager on this case.
Good afternoon. On January 2nd, 2011, at approximately 10:59 a.m., Lassen County Sheriff-Coroner's office received a report of a deceased person in the area of Devil's Corral near the railroad trestle. I was one of the responding initial officers to arrive on scene to begin the coroner's investigation. After our preliminary investigation at the scene, we determined this case was possibly a homicide. We closed the area to maintain security and protect any potential evidence. The following day, we requested assistance from outside agencies for technical and forensic support. On Monday, autopsy findings revealed that Rob's death was the result of a gunshot wound. This information, coupled with other facts, we determined the scene confirmed that Rob's death was a homicide. Through investigative leads, we determined Rob's wife, Joanna McElrath, and her boyfriend, Robin James, were responsible. We arrested both of them yesterday and booked them into the Lassen County Jail for conspiracy and murder. They are held without bail and are scheduled for arraignment on Monday.
I'm very proud of how my organization and our fellow law enforcement agencies responded to this tragedy. We came together and followed this case to a quick but complete resolution. We would not have been able to accomplish so much in such a short time were it not for all the support and assistance we received throughout the investigation. Cases of this magnitude quickly tap the resources of this department. We spent significant time and hours dedicated solely to the investigation, but we also had to continue providing all the other services our citizens require. With this in mind, I would like to specifically thank the agencies who supported the investigation, the other agencies who helped support us in maintaining our service to the public, and everyone else who came together to provide logistics and other help during this past week. We received tremendous investigative aid from the Siskiyou County Sheriff's Office, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and the California Department of Justice. We received additional support service and assistance from Plumas County Sheriff's Office, Modoc County Sheriff's Office, High Desert State Prison, California Correctional Center, CAL FIRE, California Department of Fish and Game, the Douglas County Sheriff's Office, along with our own volunteers, including our reserves and our law enforcement chaplains.
I don't have a prepared statement, but needless to say, we will be eternally grateful for the investigation of the Sheriff's Office, Sheriff Growdon, and all those people that helped out in this investigation. We're a small department. Rob was an important part of what we do, and we will miss him greatly. I can't say enough about the investigation that took place here. Even though Rob is an employee of mine, everybody on scene treated him like he was one of theirs, and we will we'll be all right.
Robert McElrath was a United States Marine before he began his law enforcement career. He started his career with my agency as a correctional officer in our jail. He later became a deputy sheriff and served on patrol. Later on, he joined the Susanville Police Department, where he worked until his untimely death last Sunday. Our hearts and prayers go out to McElrath's family, all of his extended family in the police department and in the Lassen County Sheriff's Office, as well as all the members of the public who were touched in some way by Rob's service as a police officer. Thank you for your time today, and this will conclude our briefing.